Live streaming is on.
So I was
Like,
saying, I got these are the all the web pages from before for the umbrella campaign.
yeah, this is a site. This is a friend of mine uh, from Italy. Like very successful guy. We had also a little venture together when I was very young, a little app. But I was thinking something like this, right?
I don't know what we're looking at. I have no idea.
Line 167.
I mean, I'm looking at the website. I just don't know what it is. It says
This
either
is this is all campaigns, all campaigns.
it
That
says,
Yeah, it
is
looks.
it says auction.
attend. You see,
This
unique
looks like this is a
experiences.
business. This looks like a business that they're a business that they're making auctions and then they're giving a portion of the proceeds to charities because it says charities supported, right?
Yes, exactly. Yeah. So it's like, but it works like a crowdfunding. Like they're making an auction here because you're auctioning an experience with a celebrity or a T-shirt of a celebrity is always related to a celebrity. But what I'm saying is that he's a good friend of mine that I mean could help us to build something like what I was thinking was something like this, like an umbrella website where we sponsor all the campaigns that we are that we want to crowdfund, right, with a goal or something.
Okay.
It's like
So
uh, something
so
like
yeah,
that.
I think overall it's just like this is definitely not what I want to do in relationship to the models they have here, where only 5 to 85% goes to charities. Um, yeah.
No, no,
So
I'm not talking about the details. I'm talking about how we could build this, right? An umbrella, a website that is where we each month we sponsor we post one two campaigns that we choose, right?
yeah, yeah, possibly. I mean, I just I don't really know right now. I would mainly be focusing on the actual campaigns themselves, as opposed to the website. But I mean, yeah, we can do like a whole website and everything if we want to. But again, this is a business website. This is not a campaign website.
Now, what I'm saying is, what I'm saying is that instead of focusing on the campaign, we should focus on the website that would have then a system where we introduce the campaigns, right? So when we
Okay,
launch the
but what is your
website, we will
timeline?
have three, four
What is
campaigns.
your timeline?
Oh,
What is your timeline that you're proposing?
my timeline is at least 3 months, two to
Okay,
three
but
months.
my timeline that I'm proposing is like a couple weeks, right? So we have a proposal to set up a full functioning website for a fundraising, an umbrella fundraising business in essence, right?
Yeah,
Umbrella fundraising business, and that's one option, and then the other option would be to propose to quickly do a simple cookie cutter umbrella fundraising campaign modeled like before. Let me just say a second, the second umbrella fundraising campaign like before, and it is 2 to 3 weeks. Just use the same model, and then this is 3+ months, right? So I'm fine doing whatever we want to do, but what I'm proposing is just like something very, very fast, right?
yeah. I mean, I don't know. I think it should go along with our umbrella website launch. It would be a website that we launch under the umbrella website, where we start with maybe two, three campaigns, but I would focus on the infrastructure first, and then we would have a scalable system on how we choose the campaigns, what are the things that have all campaigns would have in common, or what are the criteria for us choosing the campaigns, and we would have this platform. Basically, we create a platform where we, and for example, this guy is an amazing guy. He could help us out with his team and everything if we need help to create this platform, and then we can pay him later or whatever. It's going to be very expensive. But I mean, I'm thinking more on this way than creating like a single. We want to create like the same thing that we're creating for the website with the pipeline experience model system. We will create this for our crowdfunding campaigns towards helping social causes, people, or political things or whatever. But yeah, this is how I would do that, right?
Yeah. So I mean, for me, I would say that these are just completely separate things. They sound very, very different. And I think it's fine, but when we go into talking about the options for the Prime Umbrella website, I would say these are separate.
These are?
That they're separate.
Well, it would go on.
You're basically proposing creating a fully functional fundraising platform. Because that's what you keep saying. You keep saying that it's going to be a fundraising platform. That'll be a fully functional platform.
As one of our showcase websites, yes.
Yeah. And I'm proposing not doing a platform, it's creating a simple umbrella fundraising campaign site, right? But it's not a platform at all. Right? So what I'm proposing is really not a platform. It doesn't, in and of itself, it doesn't raise money. It links to other sites where the money is raised. And so it utilizes other platforms to raise the money. So anyways, let's just go ahead and go into topic 4 and just start listing everything. Let's just get the list of all the top 6, and we're adding this, so we're going to have like 8 options, right?
Joyce, I'm just going to mute yourself because from you there's coming a lot of background noise. Or no, it's not coming from Joyce. Maybe it's me.
Do we have the list of the
let me get, are we on topic 4?
Yeah, I think we're ready to go to topic 4. All right, here I think no, doesn't matter.
Here, FQV trajectory spreadsheet. Here?
Okay, the last one.
Yeah.
Okay. So, may I ask for back pay? I have my back pay from like 6-7 years. So, may I ask money from there?
I mean, for me, it's like, you would get policy tracking because you're not, like, you can't ask permission. This is your right? So the answer, of course, is yes, and it's against policy for you to even ask permission to do something to work, right? If you want to ask, it's like your right to ask for back pay from any back pay that you have and turn it into upfront pay. So that's like your right to do. So you just ask us. You say, I want this much money turned from back pay to upfront pay, and then we vote on it, right? So you asking us if you're allowed to do that is actually against policy. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Because you can't ask permission to do something. You want to do something, you just do it. Like if you're always asking permission, like what if we said no? We would be taking your right away. Like if I told you no, you can't ask for it, that would literally be taking your right away. So you asking the question is actually, there's no way for me to answer it, right? Because if I answered it, any question I should be able to answer a yes or no answer. That particular question, if I answered no, it would be against policy because you have a right to do that, right? So it's that you're not allowed to ask for permission to do that. You just do it because it's your right. Does that make sense? And so if you told anyone else that they had to ask for permission, that would also be against policy, because what you need to tell everybody else that work as a leader in this organization who's been here for so long, you need to tell the new recruits that they have a right and they need to just do it, and they ask for their back pay to be turned into upfront pay. You don't tell them that they should ask permission. You get it?
Get it.
Right here, I found the options. Yay.
So Jay, but I'm looking at this website. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Umbrella crowdfunding.wc.tc. This is amazing.
I know I did that years and years ago, right?
It's,
So, but
it's
again,
fantastic.
the
Yeah.
focus of the site is just the umbrella, is just the campaigns themselves. There's nothing else. It's just like this is the campaign, and this is the money being raised, and then it just links out and branches out. Unfortunately, all of the actual campaigns on Kickstarter, on GoFundMe, all those basically got shut down because after a certain amount of time, they all disappear, right? But the skeleton of the actual umbrella fundraising campaign site itself still is there. Right?
Yeah. I mean, this is what I think there is some misunderstanding here. Maybe I'm not understanding what you mean by saying you want to focus on the actual campaign.
Like for me, it's just literally it's just a link that you raise money on, and then you track how much money has been raised. That's it. That's the whole thing. There's no glamour. There's no website. There's no platform. There's no information. It's just the campaign. That's all there is. It's just
I get it. Yeah, right. So you would create a front for our campaigns where they're all tracked, but the campaigns are actually going
everywhere
on
on
other
other
platforms. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, this is amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it creates infinite
Yeah,
possibilities.
yeah, and it's even a lot easier to manage and to
Yeah. Much easier.
coordinate. Yeah.
And that's one thing is that we could do it in a couple weeks instead of months.
Yeah. Yes. So I was not understanding. Yeah, this is amazing. Yeah, this is perfectly what I was having in mind, and it's even better because we are actually
Already did it, yeah.
not creating something new, complicated that's gonna take forever. No, we're just deciding, depending on the campaign, which is the best platform that we can do this campaign. Okay, boom, we do it there, and then we link it to this website.
Yeah.
Yeah. Amazing. Yeah. So cool. Yeah. Perfect.
So, anyways, going back to topic 4, right? Did we finish with Mamoon and everything? I think it's good, right? So Mamoon, you understand what you need to do, right? You just propose how much money you want, just like Alberto did earlier. It's the same thing. You get it?
Yeah. So do you? Do I have to do it by myself or someone else do it for me?
Well, you need to propose. Like we could go back to Alberto because we never finished with him. So for Alberto, it says the same $188 is the one that got the most support, right? So Alberto proposed up to 750. So you just propose up to how much money you want to do, then we vote on it. Whichever option gets the most money, the most votes gets proposed. So the proposal here for Alberto would be
I don't know how much back pay in my. I don't know that. I mean,
we
I didn't
can
calculate it.
find that out.
Sorry, what did you say?
We can easily find that out.
So Mamoon,
Oh,
when I sent the proposal, right, I sent it to the email, but the core team, I don't know, it asked for a moderator. But if you go back to line 91, you see, I made the proposal, I also included the options, but then I gave also information, right, about my individual value for the last 2 months. So this is what you should try to do, right? You should get together the information for us because per policy you cannot say why you need the money or anything, right? You need to give us work data that we can base our decision, right? So you can give us overall your last month or your year or whatever. I mean, but there is some requested data like what's your budget now and if you have the back pay or whatever. But I mean,
Yeah, but again, all Mamoon is required to do is tell us the amount of money. So, for example, right, in line 184 under Mamoon, right, I would like to propose getting up to XXX dollars.
no, yeah, I know that. I'm just saying that this could help you speed up the process, right? Because then
After he does that, then we as a team have to get all the information to vote on it, and then have that there, and then we'll vote on the proposal, right?
Yeah.
But we shouldn't do anything until Mamoon does this proposal. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
If
Yeah.
Mamoon does not do
How
that
it works.
proposal, then we don't need to do anything. But let's finish voting on Alberto's proposal. So for Alberto, it's $188 of Alberto's back pay would be turned into upfront pay and added to the current month's budget, which means you would need to cut an additional 5%. Does that make sense in terms of, and this is the into this month's for-profit budget? Are there any questions about the proposal?
No questions.
Is Joyce here?
Jay, I did not vote. I did not vote for that one.
I know you didn't vote. It's
Wait
blank.
lang, just a minute. This is the second one, right?
Yeah, you're not required to vote for it, but you know.
That was only the option. Now we're doing the proposal, the actual proposal.
Okay. So,
Joyce, if you're voting, if you could talk to us about it, that would be helpful.
okay. I thought I'm not required anymore. Okay, I'll vote fast, very fast.
Okay, so how are you voting?
Yeah, number in the proposal. We are in the proposal, right? Of the turn 188.
It's line 149 to 156, and then we have 166 is the actual vote on the topic one, Alberto.
Okay, shall I vote very fast now on line 151 to
If you want to, you don't
Okay.
have to. It's not required, but if you want to do it, you better do it really fast because we need to move on. I gotta get going.
Okay, no need, Jay. I just vote on this proposal. This one.
Okay, are there any other questions about the proposal?
No questions.
No questions.
Are there any concerns?
Of course, the concern is that
5% additional.
it's not sustainable for the for-profit budget.
Okay, so my context of this and the reason why I would vote yes on this is because Alberto already cut his pay by much more than this to prevent other people from having to be cut. So for me, paying him less money than he actually cut is actually a net positive for everybody anyway. So that's sort of my context on here. So are there any other concerns?
No concern.
No.
Okay, so let's go ahead and vote. So yeah.
So I'm gonna vote a I'm gonna vote a 2 on this proposal.
All right, I am
Really?
7.5.
Yes, Mel, because my idea was to, but then it was clarified that's why we didn't vote on the first proposal, right? The first option, because there's no non-profit budget. So
Yes.
yeah,
I'm
so
hoping to get
this
it done
proposal,
this
this proposal is based on the for-profit budget. So I cut myself an additional 50% last month for the for-profit budget. So obviously I have other means to address my contingencies. Means that I didn't want to activate at this moment, right? So I wanted to make a try, basically, see how also the team reacted and everything, understand if it was a possibility, right? Based on my back pay accumulated for the last month, which was $1,200. But obviously, if the money needs to come out from the for-profit budget, then we need to figure out how to cut it further to meet policies. And I'm at 2. I mean, especially for such an amount, $188.
Okay. Well, just hopefully this is just one time for now, because as soon as Stacy and I can coordinate before the 27th, that's when at least we can draft a budget and then start really with board recruitment. So, or we decide to fire her, or like if she doesn't make it. So we'll see. That decision will come up very soon. So.
Yeah, exactly. We need to do the work. We need to get this non-profit budget setup, the board setup, and everything.
Is Mamoon here?
Yeah, I'm here, Jay.
We want to vote.
Yeah, yeah. I want to vote. Where?
Okay, what's your vote?
In topic.
Uh,
Line
on
171.
topic
Line
line 175 is your vote.
line 171.
166.
Okay. 175.
So, Joyce, usually we ask why. I gave my justification for voting a two. Why are you voting a two, Joyce?
I'm voting because I want a higher one. I want a higher one for you, but that's why I'm making two. It's okay. Uh,
So your justification is that I shouldn't get
One-
$188 because I should get more.
177.
Something like that.
All right. So this proposal did not pass. Under our policies, we go to the next proposal, which would be 375. So if you want to vote for 375, Joyce, this is more money. It's your chance that that is the reason. And then I also did the one after that, which is for 93. So if we want to vote on both the 375 and the 93, we can.
Okay.
I'm voting
See
a
here.
one. I'm voting a one on 375.
Okay, what else? 93, 75, okay, 8,
One
93,
1.1 because one is 1.01.
93 is 2. Okay, 90, the 2 on proposal 93 and 8 on 370.
Okay, did you want to vote?
Yes.
I'm voting 1.01 on both proposals.
So Mel, you're fully against, but you're okay paying $188.
I'm okay with paying him any amount, honestly. So
But then the question is why you wouldn't just vote a 7 on the proposal to pay him? Because again, right now we're not voting on all the different options. We already voted on all the different options. Right now we're just confirming that the proposal is okay with the team, right? So we're just voting on the proposal itself to actually add it to the budget.
so I just understand that basically you need some upfront pay, but then you prefer not to have it from the current budget. So okay.
Yeah, but the process is out of my hands. Yeah,
Okay, sure. And then after
on the
this, are we
for-profit.
still okay? Let's finish this one. But then I was like, don't we have to vote on Mamoon and giving him upfront pay too, right?
To vote on what? What was that?
He still haven't done. He still haven't asked for it. And then another team member needs to get the information to prepare the proposal. So
So until
okay.
Moon asks for the money, we don't have to do anything. So Moon has not officially made a proposal in writing to the team for his.
Okay. But Mamoon, you know what to do to get some money or to wait. Okay. So that's okay.
Yeah, but I need to have some information about my back pay because it's very. I need to go through
Yeah, but
my
again,
working hours.
I mean that is irrelevant in relationship to whether or not you decide to make a proposal. Because if you don't make a proposal, then we don't do anything.
Yeah, I want to make a proposal. Is it now? Or I need to make a
Anytime,
proposal or
You can make a proposal at any time.
Okay, okay,
Your,
okay.
it is your
Yes,
right.
the
Okay.
proposal.
All right. So bottom line, the one that got the most votes is the 375. Under our policies, everyone gets to vote. Typically, the reason why we would exclude what we would call a biased vote, is that a person who is biased might vote too much and vote and manipulate the vote too much, right? Um, but at the same time, you could also utilize the same policy in the context of a biased vote for someone who would vote too little against themselves. It's the same process. We do have a little background noise. That
Yeah, so
that is
It's
I'm
Mamun or okay.
I am clearly trying to manipulate the outcome
yeah.
with the
So,
minimum possible vote.
yeah, but so basically, we have like there is the possibility to propose to remove Alberto's vote because of personal bias. So usually, you would do this. You would think you would do this in a case where the individual is biased to get something out of it, but it could also be the opposite, where an individual doesn't like. Let's say you're proposing to remove someone from the organization and kick them out of the organization. The person might vote a one against that as an individual, and obviously it's a biased vote, and so you can remove them from the vote. So technically, under our policies, we can do that automatically, but in order to finalize the vote, we would just need to get agreement. So does everyone
Yeah, but
understand?
I have objections, obviously, to this proposal immediately because I think Joyce, Mamoon, Ate, they don't understand what this means.
I think we all understand what this means, which is that it would cut the budget. Like
Yes, we
instead of
understand.
5%, this would be more like 10%, right? So it's let's see, three.
Yeah, and where do you think, guys, is going to be the budget cut? I
You know,
mean,
you already cut your budget, right? So we are just giving back the cut that
yeah,
you.
but I'm okay. I mean, I if we approve this $375 from the for-profit budget, it means that it needs to come out from J, obviously, which is something that I definitely don't. I'm objecting, so I'm objecting to that.
Yeah, but
And
this is
so,
our vote, Alberto. It's okay.
or we need to fire somebody, guys. So
I mean, we definitely would be looking at additional cuts, but this also goes for why it's so important to prioritize the nonprofit budget and actually get it set up this month instead of waiting another month like we did last month. You
Mm.
know, we've been talking about it for 3 months now. We're just not doing the work. So again, the priority needs to be just getting the work done. We focus and get the work done, everything's going to be fine. If we don't do the work, we're going to be where we have been in the past, which is really bad. Anyway, the proposal did not pass based on Alberto's basically biased vote. And so it's $375 for Alberto's back pay, which is the additional 8%. And so if you removed Alberto's vote, it does pass. And so the proposal would be to remove Alberto's vote for personal bias and pass the proposal with a 7. Right? Does everyone understand the proposal?
Yes,
Are there any questions about the proposal?
no questions. For
can
me.
I vote on this proposal?
I mean, not really. The whole
No.
idea is to remove you from the vote.
Yeah. So this was my question.
Yeah. So okay. So the question is, can the individual with bias be removed? Be vote on the proposal to remove their vote, and the answer would be no. Right.
Let's see.
So I mean, I think we could see what you can certainly do an advisory vote, right?
Yeah, because if you vote again, you'll be biased again.
An advisory. Okay, you can certainly do an advisory vote. All right. So, are there any concerns about the proposal?
No concerns.
No concerns. Okay. And then, do you have any advisory concerns, Alberto? You want to say?
Yeah, I have plenty of concerns because I mean, so For example, the proposal for 188, right? So Joyce voting 2 here, 188, and then she's voting an 8 for 375. I mean, we're talking about the for-profit budget, which we already need to cut. So my vote is biased, but guys, if I needed the money so much, I appreciate what you're doing, but if I needed the money so much, I would vote yes. I wouldn't care about you guys. I would care about myself and say, okay, whatever. I really need the money. I need to feed my children. So, but you're here, guys. You're voting on the for-profit budget, which so let's focus on the fact that the proposal did not go through to voting because the non-profit budget is not set up and we have clearance. We need to get the work done on the non-profit budget. Let's focus on getting the payrolls done on time. But guys, you're voting here, which it's like there's no way we can fit. Now we have a deadline in 4 days, so there's no way we can fit this 375 dollars if I don't know, if we don't fire somebody, guys. So I would I know my vote is biased. It makes sense that but since it's my vote is biased on a request for money on me, I appreciate you guys that you wanna you wanna help me out, but I'm also telling you, yeah, I mean, I made a try. I have some contingency to take care of urgently, but I mean,
Okay,
uh,
like me type on that.
I mean, think about why I'm voting 1.01, right? Because I mean, it's a big concern. I think I don't know. I mean, here we're gonna have to fire people. It's not a joke here. We're talking about money, so I would think about these votes that you're doing very, 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 very truly, right?
I mean, my perspective is that if everybody's voting for this, everybody's basically saying that for 1 month or whatever, however long we need to get up the nonprofit budget set up, that we are all willing to cut our budget more to make sure that Alberto gets the funds he needs. And in the bottom line here is that, you know, you asked for $750, and so $350 is only half of what you're even asking for.
Yeah,
You know,
correct.
either way, we're gonna have to vote on this. So, because there's obviously concern. But I definitely understand your concerns, Alberto, and I don't know exactly how we're gonna do this. And obviously, we can change our mind if the budget doesn't work out, and there's just no way to do it. We can reduce the 375 down to 300. Again, whatever the vote is of the team, we can always change the vote in the future if we have to. But basically, what we're definitely voting on here is that we are going to do everything we can to include it in the budget. And if it doesn't fit, we can vote again to reduce it. But either way, ideally, we would just figure out a way to make it work, at least for this month. And there are ways you can do it where you can play around with, you know, 2 months, you know, cut a little bit from each month. Anyways, let's go ahead and vote, okay? So are there any other concerns?
I don't know, guys. I'm very concerned here. I don't feel well. Jay, I can decide to get them in XGMR or something like this.
Okay, but what we want to make sure that you understand, Alberto, is the policies are the policies, right? And it doesn't matter who's making the proposal or what's going on. Like, we take it seriously. So it's great that, like, you don't want to burden the organization or whatever, but you took it seriously. You made the proposal, and we're as an organization are taking it seriously, and that's just what we do, right? And it's like at this point, you know, you not wanting us to do
No,
this.
I appreciate for sure.
Yeah. So I mean, I think we should just move forward with the process and just see what the outcome is, and deal with how we're going to figure it out as we move forward. Okay. Right, this is
Okay.
so let's all vote. We're voting on this proposal to move Alberto's vote because of personal bias. So I am voting a 8 on this one. And you can make
Me too, number 8.
Alberto, you can do an advisory vote if you want. Mel, Mamoon, or Tay, would you like to vote?
Yeah.
I mean, my advisor vote, obviously based on the proposal, is 8, because we should always remove somebody that is voting biased or manipulating on purpose the process. So on this proposal, I'm also in agreement that we should take away the
Okay, Mel, Mamoon, Tay, do you want to vote?
I think 7.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm gonna vote 5.
Tay is standing aside. Okay, Mel.
I don't think we should remove his vote, right? I don't know. But
Under our policies, you can remove someone's bias vote. Like, let's say you're trying to propose.
I know you explained it. So if I voted, because he really sounds like Alberto, you really don't need this funds right now, and it's extra work or even, you know. So then to leave it, you know. Yeah.
So, I mean, basically, the bottom line is
But then now you're
Under
biased, man.
policy-
Now you're gonna be voting biased.
under our policies, we can automatically remove the vote. Okay, so let me make sure it's clear what's going on. So under our policies, we can automatically remove, right? So it passes without Alberto's bias vote. Okay, so this technically passes. And so what we're doing is we're proposing to certify the removal of Alberto's vote, because based on our policies, even though the vote passes without Alberto's vote, we need to just certify that because we're moving forward with the proposal. Does that make sense? That's all we're doing.
Okay.
Like, our committee is saying, do you agree with the policy? If you're against the policy, then of course we will have to address that separately, because we can't move forward with this if the team doesn't agree to it, right? Does that make sense?
Okay.
So you voting against this and this not passing would, in my perspective, would automatically trigger
The same policy.
session to review the policy, because if the policy itself is not applicable, then it should be reviewed. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Right. So again, this is more of just like a certification that we all agree that after Alberto's bias vote has been removed, that the proposal passes.
Mm-hmm.
But you change your vote to 5, man. Now.
Yeah, let's just get you paid, and then we'll figure out the budget later. So yeah, sure.
Yeah. No, but because the point, I mean, if you're voting 2 now, you're manipulating again your biased vote. So the policy would apply. Yeah, this is the decision making, right?
A biased vote because it doesn't personally affect her. If she's voting no because she doesn't like the policy about removing people's biased votes, then that would be reviewed during the evaluation session, right? That we would need to rethink the policy and rethink whether that makes sense and how we address it. Do you understand?
Yeah, that makes sense.
I got it.
Anyways, in my mind, this barely passes. I think the policy stands. And of course, this is only applicable to people who have personal relationship to the proposal.
Got it. I got it. Okay.
But we could still review this.
This is a good policy.
We also need to continue to document our entire decision-making protocols. Okay. But basically, obviously, in our system, if there is a biased vote of someone for when you're paying yourself, or not paying yourself, or you're being removed, or you're getting some sort of like a disciplinary action, the individual still gets the vote, but then there can be removed and there can be advisory vote. But what we're doing here is certifying this to make sure we all understand what we just agreed to and how the policy works, and that the proposal passed with a 7. Does that make sense? That the actual proposal passed with a 7? This vote is just to certify the vote, which definitely did barely pass. So I'm comfortable moving forward with it. Tay, do you want to explain why you were a 5? I think Mel explained herself. No. Okay. Anyways, I need to get going. I need to actually check out immediately and bounce. I think we're done for now.
One question, Jay. So this 375 would go in which value distribution process?
This would go into the current month's budget, and there is a possibility under our policies. For example, let's say we did 375 times 2, or divided by 2, 375 divided by 2 is going to be 187. So you could do 375 for this month, or it'd be 187 and 187 for this month and next month. So
But this would go into which payroll process?
this would go into the budget process.
And it's a separate transfer from the rest of the value distributions.
Yeah, this is like an advance. So it's like an advance,
Yeah.
and so it's more like a reimbursement that it's an immediate.
All right.
So once this is approved, it would be an immediate. It does not follow the normal payroll process.
Right. So, but before it needs to be approved by the HR board in the HR budget vote.
Well, it needs to be added to the budget either way. The HR board technically could approve this before the budget. So the HR board doesn't need to approve it. If they wanted to approve this on top of the budget, they could approve this separately from the budget, and then we could immediately send it out like tomorrow. Like if the HR board voted tomorrow in 24 hours, and then we send it out. So we could send it out. The quickest I could send this out would probably be about 24 to 48 hours. More realistically, it's about adding it to the budget and then getting the budget approved by the HR board and then sending it out. All right, but I gotta go. I'll talk to you guys later. And I would give this session like a 6. Okay?
All right.
But yeah, it's just I'm supposed to be helping with dinner. And I'll be working on all this stuff. I'm looking forward to the Saturday session on the life support. And then obviously we haven't finalized on the umbrella fundraising campaign, but if we could bring in some money for a couple different things quickly, I think that would be a priority for me. So I'm definitely big on umbrella fundraising campaign. And with that said, I have to go. I will talk to you guys later. If you guys could finish the checkout, that'd be great.
Yeah. So everybody wants to check out, or do we want to keep going?
I'll go next. Are you guys getting me?
Yeah.
Okay, I'll give the session 7.5.
5.
7.5.
7.5.
There's a thing.
Yes, it was good talking about Alberto's issue, because I really learned more about the policies again. Some of the policies I never knew about. And I'm equally very sorry about Mamun's situation and the level at which his mother is into. I pray she recovers faster. I will be focusing on the taxes, the life support,
Okay.
and any other work that will pop up. Check.
Okay. Who wants to go next? Mel, you want to go next?
Yeah, I thought I'm gonna give this session a 7. I thought it was really good and organized, and we will keep your mom in our prayers, and I look forward to seeing her get to the hospital as soon as possible. So just keep the team updated.
For Mamun.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
Mamun, do you want to check out first?
Yeah. Okay.
So Mamun,
I'd like
if you want,
Yeah.
if you want, we can take a 5-minute break and we can have a quick topic, you and I, and see what you can do. Because I think you're a bit confused here.
That's so nice of you. If you want to do this, I'll check out later on.
Yeah, if you want, we can take a break and do a quick topic.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. We can take a 5 minutes break.
Okay, so who else want to check out? Is Moss still here?
Moth?
We check when after resumption.
You want to check out now, or you wanna keep going with Mamun and I?
No, let's proceed a little bit. Then I check out.
Okay,
Okay,
Mark
well,
is gonna.
so me,
Okay,
yeah, it was a good session. I gave it a 7.25, and it's nice to help, but given the limited budget, we also have limited uh, help to give. So, but as much as possible, we want to give the highest that we can have. But anyway, it's good that we passed at least 375 for Alberto, and now I hope Mamun too will have a good option so we can help her mom. So and looking forward for Ate, and who else? For Mamun, for the looking forward for our life support. We hope to meet tomorrow maybe. Or
yeah. Let's see the schedule tomorrow. We should definitely work on
and
life
then
support.
extra set. Yeah, we have extra session. I think open session. Okay, thank you very much. See you later.
Okay,
Thank you,
thank you.
Josh.
Thank
Yeah, thank
you.
you.
All right.
Thank you, Mel.
Thank
Thank
Okay,
you,
you,
so
Mel.
Alberto,
Ate,
Thank you so much,
Mark.
tomorrow
Mel.
is at what
Thanks,
time?
Ate.
You're welcome, Mamun.
Tom-
Hydra.
I never, I never knew your situation was this bad.
What situation? Are you talking to me or Mamun?
Alberta.
Mamun situation.
Mamun.
Mamun.
yeah.
No, no.
It's been like 2 months. 2 months, about 2 months.
Alberto, tomorrow we meet at what time? Is it Hydra?
Tomorrow we have uh, Hydra H3 value distribution budget. There is Alberto, Moss, Joyce, and Nate that are scheduled.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Can we meet on
Okay.
the day because this one will be on Saturday already. So
What?
any what is the earliest time that you can meet? Hydra
Me?
only. Hydra 3, yeah. Hydra 3 only.
Yeah, tomorrow for sure. Hydra 3.
Tomorrow is Friday. Is it Saturday? Tomorrow is Friday. Ah, I'm talking
Yeah,
of tomorrow.
Friday, and then we will
Today.
still announce, we will still email
I can
those
try to meet Fulcrum.
invitees.
Fulcrum
What fulcrum is, what time is that?
uh, before Zuri or Phoenix. I don't
Ah,
know. Yeah, I mean, we definitely need to work on the budget tomorrow. Here, it's
Yeah, no, let's do it Hydra. Tomorrow I need to take my baby to the hospital. I
yeah,
think it's
the
already
live
it's already
the
today,
live
man. It's
support,
already
Joyce. I can make you a proposal for early session, maybe Fulcrum.
yes, that one. Early
Okay.
session. Okay, so fulcrum
um
before Hydra.
I would like to be in that light support, but that fulcrum is it today, right? So and it's, by the way, it's
Yes.
today by way.
Yeah,
Today
Uh-uh.
my side.
for you is today. Yeah.
Yes. So what time?
So, guys,
No, let's
just to tell you, I mean, I really appreciate for you this three hundred
it was very
seventy
difficult.
five
It was
five
very
dollars.
difficult.
Yeah, I mean, my whole idea was for the non-profit budget. So
Non-profit.
let's get to work and get the non-profit budget
Yes,
set
definitely.
up. But now, I mean, it's going to be a very difficult budget. I don't
Okay.
know.
So
We'll see.
tomorrow we'll check in at maybe 2 p.m. UTC. It's okay?
Yeah, let's make a proposal on Discord and we see Joyce, yeah, for
Oh,
life support. Yeah.
okay. Okay.
Okay.
When you made a proposal, include me in it. Let me see. Let me see.
I mean, your schedule for Hydra H3 at
Also, yeah, that's different. That will
yeah,
be budget.
that's yeah. This we
Budget.
check in
Yes,
10 minutes before, 5 minutes before. We
Because,
focus.
yeah.
yes, but I equally said I was interested in working in the life support session.
Yes,
Yeah, the
yes,
problem with
but
the
I
live
told
support
you.
session is that it needs to happen during old work because we have Cobalt, which is not it's difficult for you guys. Sonic is difficult for you
Mm-mm.
guys. So Fulcrum for me, it's feasible if you want
Okay, fulcrum.
because
Okay, is it
we wanna try to have it on Saturday.
Yes, a
okay?
Friday.
We
Tomorrow
can
is
do.
already Friday. That's why.
Okay, so are we having it fulcrum on Saturday?
No, the life support
Not.
is Andromeda 3 Saturday.
Ah, okay, okay.
Yeah,
If you
Yes,
want,
and
let's
I
do it.
can. If you want, I can do Phoenix H1
and
later.
then to organize it, we need to be early tomorrow.
Okay, let's just do Fulcrum 2 then. Is it okay by you,
Welcome.
Alberto?
Is it okay with you, Alberto? Mamon?
Fulcrum H2.
So
What is Fulcrum H?
No, for me,
it's
Fulcrum is impossible. I
Okay,
can
2
do.
p.m. UTC.
I can do dynamic, or if you want, guys, I can do Phoenix later. Phoenix H1.
Phoenix. What
can
time
you
is that?
can you do can you do dynamic?
I can do dynamic. Yeah, I can do dynamic.
What time is
Yeah,
that?
and then let's do dynamic then.
I can do
Okay.
dynamic H3 if you want.
Okay, you can
Yeah,
propose
okay,
a
then
time
that's cool.
dynamic H3.
Yeah, dynamic H3 is I think it's 1 p.m. UTC.
1
Yeah, it's
p.m.
1 p.m. It's
UTC.
10
1
a.m.
p.m.
10 a.m. my time.
Yeah, then that's great.
1 p.m. UTC.
Dynamic H3. Okay, let's.
Dynamic H3.
Yes, by then
Let's.
I should be back.
So I'm gonna put it in the list of one-time BT sessions.
Okay.
Yes,
1 p.m. UTC is 3 p.m. for me. Okay.
I gave you this scheduling doc. Right, Joyce?
Hmm?
I gave you the scheduling doc, right? The link to the
Yeah,
scheduling doc.
yeah. Thank you.
Yeah, you can refer from there. Right at the bottom, you're gonna see it from there.
Yeah. Okay. So 3 p.m. for me. 1 p.m. for
Yeah, I'm putting
this.
inside the
Oh,
the schedule for one time. Okay.
Oh.
okay.
Okay. Okay. Good morning
Okay.
to
So
everybody.
Mamoon. So 5 minutes we meet again.
Good
Good
morning.
morning to you guys.
Good morning.
Yeah.
It's really good
Thank
morning
you.
night.
Good
Bye.
morning.
Bye, Mel. Bye, Mel. Thank you.
Okay, bye
Bye to
everyone.
you
Bye,
guys.
Thanks.
everyone. Good
Bye.
morning. Bye.
Okay, thank you.
God
Bye.
bless us all.
Bye. Bye.
Good
Thank you.
night, man.
Let's, let's go and
Goodbye,
sleep for
Ade.
2 hours.
All right.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
All right, guys. So 5 minutes, Martha Mamoon, and we come back.
Okay.
5 minutes.
Okay, okay.
Can manage 10 p.m. UTC. I can manage 10 p.m. UTC. Because like
I'm here, guys, if you want.
Hi.
Hey, Matt. Glad you're still here. So let's go back to Mamoon.
Yes.
Is Mamoon here? So do you see how the back pay works, Matt?
Yes.
Yeah. So you accumulate back pay, right? And back pay automatically there is some situations that automatically
Yes.
the back pay gets so the back pay, okay,
Yes.
is the T2ML tokens.
Okay.
Okay, because today you have a stipend, right? So as a worker you have a stipend, right? You have, which is separate into the upfront pay,
Yes.
yeah, fiat, right, which is the base pay and the bonus upfront pay, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay, and the overtime, right, bonus
Yes.
upfront pay. And then you have the back pay, right? Back pay,
Yes.
which is this T2ML and the bonus token. So the back pay is so the organizations considers your
Yes.
back pay. Okay, one
Yes.
back pay is $1.
Okay.
Okay, so the back pay is something that one day we're not going to have
Yes.
this difference, right? The back pay, we're going to pay all the stipend to the worker, right? But
Sorry,
today
I'm late. Sorry,
yeah,
I'm late.
no problem. I was just giving some explanation, clarification to Moss
Yeah,
about
sure.
how the back pay works, right? So the back pay
Okay.
is basically money that the organization owns you, but because the
Yes.
organization is a startup, right? It's
Yes.
not successful, it's on a tight budget. You as an owner, because you remember
Yes.
you're a worker, you're also an owner,
Yes.
you're a manager, you have lots of hats. So you as an owner, you say, okay, so the worker has this back pay. The organization owns this back pay to the worker, but obviously there is some problem with the budget. So everybody
Yeah.
agrees to have this back pay for the moment there that the organization, as it becomes more successful, will be able to
Okay.
to give you this back pay.
Okay.
There is some situations that automatically the organizations pays you back pay, which is vacation, for example, right? When you go on
Oh yeah.
vacation, yeah, when you go on vacation,
Yes.
automatically we pay you through your back pay, right? But
Okay.
if you want to get your back pay before, like I
Yes.
did today, right? You
Yes.
have go through. I mean, if you want the organization to exchange your back pay for fiat for US dollars, okay,
Yes.
which is considered as one to one, you have to go to this team agreement because
Okay.
it affects the budget. Right now, we have a budget that it is decreasing. The team approved
Yes.
an additional $375. This
Yes.
$375. I mean, I don't know how it's gonna go, but I don't see how it's gonna be difficult, right? So, but that's why we go through this
Of
team process.
approval.
Yeah, for your back. But at any
Oh.
time, you can, like I accumulated 200 and 1,200 and $1,250 of back pay
Back pay. Yeah.
last month. Okay, last month, right? So
Okay.
you need to have back pay. Otherwise, you ask for an advance. Obviously, you can sell your back pay on the market through the tokens, right? But the market
Okay.
today it's valuing our T2ML token 5 cents, right? So you don't
Hmm.
want to do that.
Okay.
You can also take your back pay at any time and turn it into equity, right? So you say,
Okay.
okay, I take my back pay and I turn it into equity inside the organization to increase my share
Yes.
inside the cooperativeship, right? So, but when you at any time, any worker can go and ask, like I did, right, and ask the back pay to be turned
Yes. That's all.
to be turned into upfront pay. Okay, at any time.
Okay.
Yeah. So the
Okay.
policy is
Yes.
obviously that you ask for your back pay. All right.
Yes.
This is what Jay was trying to tell Mamoon, that he needs to just ask it officially to the team. Okay. I want
Yes.
$200.
What?
Yeah. Through as upfront pay to be turned from